From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 26th, 2022. Israel's Defense Minister Benny Gantz met today at the White House with U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan about Israel's firm opposition to a return to the Iran deal. Gantz wrote, "I told Sullivan that Israel opposes the nuclear agreement as presented, and I emphasized several important elements that must be met so that Iran cannot progress to nuclear weapons." Yesterday, as we reported to you, Gantz visited the U.S. Central Command CENTCOM headquarters in Tampa, Florida, meeting with its Chief General Michael Kurilla. The first visit, by the way, of an Israeli defense minister to CENTCOM headquarters. Gantz saying during the visit we had significant discussions on strengthening the security cooperation between Israel, the USA, and the countries of the region in the face of Iranian aggression. Yesterday, Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid held an intelligence briefing with Director of Israel's intelligence agency, the Mossad, David Barnea, which Lapid's office wrote dealt with current security issues, especially the nuclear agreement with Iran. The Mossad director reviewed the intelligence situation, it wrote, and dangers involved in a return to the nuclear agreement. With Hebrew media reporting Barnea calling the deal very bad for Israel, an accord that is ultimately based on lies. Well, this coming Sunday and Monday mark the 125th anniversary of the first Zionist Congress convened in Basel, Switzerland, led by Theodor Herzl to deliberate the founding of a Jewish state. The World Zionist Organization, which was created at the historic gathering, is organizing the commemorative event this weekend. Taking place, the American Zionist movement writes, in the same Stadtcasino concert hall, and 125 years to the day after Herzl assembled world Jewry there in 1897 to launch the modern Zionist movement. AZM President Deborah Isaac and Executive Director Herbert Bloch said Herzl convened a broad coalition to lead the effort to establish a modern Jewish state in our ancestral land of Israel. 125 years later, Zionism remains very much alive, connecting Jews worldwide with our homeland and supporting the State of Israel. Acclaimed Jewish educator Harlene Winnick Appelman has died. Winnick Appelman led the Covenant Foundation, which promotes innovation in the field of Jewish education, for 15 years. The organization wrote of Appelman, her fierce commitment to this work made an indelible mark on the field and raised the bar for what outstanding Jewish education looks like. Winnick Appelman passed away last week. She was 75. The annual Jerusalem Shesh Besh Backgammon Championship took place in Jerusalem's Old City this past Tuesday, with some 200 Jewish and Arab players of all ages from across the city, its east and west, led by Kulna, an organization that brings Jews and Arabs together from the two parts of the city, bridging the divide with positive encounters. Jerusalem Mayor Moshe Leon stopped by as well to try his hand at the game, facing off with last year's winner, 14-year-old Omer Yakovi, who beat the mayor. The top winners for this year, Nachum Balas and Shimshon Adika, in first and second place, respectively. The event is held annually with the support of the Jerusalem Development Authority and the Ministry of Jerusalem Affairs. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 26th, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.